beat that time. Put her in there. We just had this happen. Alright, so we
Alright.
got that one going.
That's one thing you can do, you can edit it out if you have to. Do it like you like, you know what I'm saying?
One 22.7, that's right here.
127.70.
South Dune Unicom, can I get a radio check, please?
Got you loud and clear.
Thank you.
Alright.
Tune traffic, Cherokee 28 November, taxiing out for runway 20, tune traffic.
Alright. Alright, today's Saturday, November the 25th. Jamie and I is going to try to practice some short field takeoff and landings. Ought to be fun.
Yeehaw.
Oh, yeehaw.
Got brakes.
Oh, yeah. Brake check. Right off the bat. Make sure the brakes work. Alright, taxiing out. Now this is going to work out for everybody.
I should have went the other way.
That's all right. It's fine.
I've done this before.
Uh-huh.
I'll try to remember to turn this time.
Yeah, that very first time. You I said, hey, buddy, right.
Where you going? Where you going?
Well, that's our,
It's comical to watch, you know.
oh, yeah, absolutely, sure. That's fun. That's going to be a pretty day today. The Lord's give us a good day.
Yes,
for sure. We're just privileged to be able to do this, you know. We really are. Thankful and privileged.
Yes, we are.
And it's a thankful weekend also. We should be thankful every day anyway.
Amen.
Particularly we celebrate it on these days. Just remind everybody, hey, be thankful. What's
Too bad my old father-in-law, Mr. Bill Yancey, ain't with us this morning.
Yeah, I was looking forward to seeing him. I seen him on Facebook with that grin on his face.
Yeah.
You know? I said, boy, he's taking my spot over here. I said, I hope he starts to learning too, you know, to come to find out he's gone home.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I was looking forward to it.
I'd like to see the grin on his face when he got to sit up here and fly in this thing.
Yes, sir. Well, maybe one day we'll get that to happen. Yeah. We'll find some. If it's not him, we'll find somebody else who wants to go. I'm sure you got more than friends than him. Okay, now taxiing out, what does the FAA says?
Brisk walk.
At a brisk walk, that is correct. That's right. That's going to be on, could be possibly on your written test too when you take the private, you know. They'll ask you, one of the questions they ask you is about taxiing. What is the speed that you want to taxi out at? And it is at a brisk walk. Yep. So that's the correct answer. So if you get that on your test, you know you get that answer right. And it also gives time for the engine to warm up and oil temp to come up and all that good stuff.
Right.
So once you start it. So we're going to do some short field takeoff and landings today.
Tune Unicom, Skyhawk 387, Sierra Papa, radio check, please.
Yes, sir, I'm clear.
Thank you.
Well, they always seem to fly the same time as us, don't
Sure do. Yes, sir.
Weather observation 1345 Zulu. Wind 240 at 4 knots. Visibility more than 10. Sky condition clear below 12,000. Temperature 12 Celsius. Dew point -1 Celsius. Altimeter 2993. Inches of mercury. John C. Toon Airport. Automated weather observation 1346 Zulu. Wind
I think that's
240
three.
at 4 knots. Visibility more than 10. Sky condition clear below 12,000. Temperature 12 Celsius. Dew point -1 Celsius. Altimeter 2,993 inches of mercury. John C. Toon Airport. Automated weather observation 1346 Zulu. Wind 240 at 4 knots. Visibility more than 10. Sky condition clear below 12,000. Temperature.
Now during this maneuver, there's three gauges that you want to pay attention to. That's your airspeed indicator, the altimeter, and your heading indicator. That will give you your sensation that you're going in the right direction. Airspeed's correct, and your altimeter got to go to 100 foot above the ground. So that's your cue to lower the nose. Go to VY on your speed and start taking your flaps outward. Fly out of there. Not until then. So, going to be a nose-up attitude on takeoff. The airspeed's going to be about 75. We're going to use that for just, this plane's got plenty of power, so that's not a problem there. So, we'll walk through the steps. When you taxi out there, I want you to use all available runway. Taxi out there as if we are on this short field.
Right.
So simulation is best if you practice that way, because if you get sloppy, just pull out there, and we know we got plenty, but if you practice yourself that you'll get all available runway you can, then you'll be better off to get out of there if you were actually in a short field, you know. Time you got a clearance on the field when you're there, you want to use all available runway you can.
Right.
Never know that few extra feet that you backed up to the end
Could
might
save
be
you.
to save you, right? Yes, sir. We get out here and we'll turn the plane toward the whole short line. We'll go ahead and do your run up. So this will be number 5 video for you, won't it?
Yep.
Okay.
Video number
Oh,
5.
you come along real quick on short time, buddy. Look at what's behind you on the side over there. Get that airplane taxiing out.
Uh-huh.
All right. Just be aware of it. So, listen clear.
Okay, we got the brakes.
Uh-huh.
Red.
Uh-huh.
We got good suction.
Uh-huh.
Good oil pressure. Alternator's charging. Left mag RPM drop. Right mag RPM drop. Back to bow.
RP.
RPM drop.
Uh-huh. Flight controls, make sure they're free and correct. Pull back to idle.
The controls are free and correct.
Film set. Take off.
F neutral.
Okay.
Okay.
We're on the approach.
Toon traffic, Cherokee 28 November, departing runway 20, Toon traffic.
All right, before you put your flaps in, sir.
Before we get out there,
Yes, sir. Before you get, this is where you want to set it up right here.
25.
25 degrees. Taxi out there to at the end of the runway and turn the airplane headed towards the south. And we'll do the maneuver here. This is going to feel a little strange to you because of the nose-up attitude. But the main thing is don't squeeze it so far that you fall off out of the sky back to the runway because you tear the plane up and we'll get hurt. There you go. Just start turning real quick, real quick. There you go. Hold the brake on one side. There you go. Use all the level runway. There you go. All right.
Okay, now what did you say just a while ago? The important thing is don't squeeze what?
Pull the pitch back too far on takeoff, you know, before it fall out of the sky. We got a rotation speed, we're going to use about 75 right here before we pick it up. That's going to roll till the meter gets here. Then you're going to pull back up, head the plane up at a high angle, and we're going to want this altimeter to go to 100. Once it does that, then you can lower the nose, relax the nose, because you're going to have it up in your hand like this, see?
Right.
Then you lower it, and then you take your flaps out and your trim.
Just one notch of flap.
Yeah, one at a time. Yeah, you don't throw them all at once, right? Do it in increments. Go a little bit, then about again, okay?
Okay.
All right.
So full power.
Hold your brake, full power. Want you to look at the engine gauge, make sure everything's good.
Everything looks
When
good.
you're satisfied, let go. Right rudder. We're going to need a lot of right rudder. Watch it for airspeed now, okay? Watch it for airspeed. Let the airspeed come, and we'll let her work. All right, here we are. Right rudder. Right rudder. Look at your 100 foot. That's all right. Got to get it. There we are. Now, retract your flaps. Lower the nose forward. Yeah. Roll it. If it ain't balanced, roll the trim forward too. Go ahead and get it out. Come on. We're done. You're over there. We got to. Now we're VY. See it? We got over that 50 foot now. Take your trim and roll it forward. There we go. That's how you do it, cowboy.
Woohoo! I think I accidentally took all my flaps out right off the bat there.
No, you didn't.
I didn't?
No, sir. No, sir. That was fun.
Take traffic, Cherokee 28 November, turning right crosswind, runway 20. Take traffic. A bumpy today.
Oh, no. You wouldn't notice that, would you?
Ain't nothing but a fun.
That's right. You know, thing but you, baby. All right, as you're approaching your 1500, start taking your power out. If you don't, you're going to start climbing. You'll learn to pull the power and turn at the same time.
Take traffic, Cherokee 28 November, turning right downwind, runway 20. Take traffic.
You're still climbing, see? Pull the power back. There you go.
Trim on.
There you go. Use your trim. There you go. The wind's 240 over here. Here's the wind right here. See it? Shoving you this way.
Right.
You want to grab this way.
I feel like I am.
Because if you don't, you're going to wind up over yonder when you turn base. See what I'm saying?
Right.
You'll wind up downtown. Yeah. So you got to learn to grab for the wind. That's why it's important to know where the wind's coming from. 240 right here. It's going to shove you that way when you do turn. See?
Right.
Speed's going to increase.
I'm beam number. Pull back 1800. Trim.
Got you in the white arc. Start putting your flaps in too. Alright. You gotta push your nose forward, keep it forward, because if you don't, you're gonna stall, see?
Take traffic, Cherokee 28 November, turning right base, runway 20. Take traffic.
Pull the fire out. So you turn it, that wind's gonna blow you so fast across here. It's gonna be too high. So you ain't gone down in, you're still 1500. Pull your fire out. More, you know. See how high you are.
Yeah.
Speed's good. Put another notch of flaps in. Another notch. Final now.
Take traffic, Cherokee 28 November on final runway 20.
Wind's over here 240, so you keep turning. Put your nose back in that wind.
10 traffic, Skyhawk 387 Sierra Papa, holding short, runway 20 for landing traffic, John 2.
Now remember the technique, you can get down quick. Yep, there you go. It'll start dropping like a rock here. Look at your vertical speed indicator. Keep it in. Keep it in. Keep it in. Their speed's still good. Look at it, see? Now you're out. All right. Get out of it. And land it like you normally would. Yeah. Don't be pulling on it, yo, like that. It's like your time. You're rocking it like a damn baby. Alright, take your flaps out, sir. Alright. That's your power. Now that ain't what we're looking for, but
No, that ain't what we're looking for.
that'll work. By any means, but we'll start with that to start with. Alright. Now you go, take your nose up. Right rudder, get it on up there. Get that 100 foot going. There we go. Now you're 100 foot there. Take the flap and trim. There you go.
2 traffic, Skyhawk 387 Sierra Papa's entering runway 20 for takeoff.
Now, we did that without flaps.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. How about this next time? We'll do it, and then we'll get off the taxiway.
Uh-huh. That's what we should have done.
And we'll come back and do it again.
That's what we should have done.
We should have done that, yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yep. I was just trying to see if you remembered.
Take traffic Cherokee 28 November, turning right crosswind, runway 20. Take traffic.
Good traffic, Skyhawk 387 Sierra Papa, taking off runway 20, close pattern, John 2.
I'll be behind you.
Taking traffic Cherokee 28 November, turning right downwind, runway 20. Take traffic.
Alright, you go forward power because we're already there. There you go, you gotta start thinking. There you go. Remember the wind blowing, so you're gonna head over this way some. Give yourself some room here.
Right.
That's what happened a while ago, you didn't have enough room when you turned. You even got a swing like this, like you're doing. Just keep it away from the runway for right now. But when you turn, it's gonna blow your ass that way, see? There you go, that's a good crab. And I always fly straight.
4153
Right.
taxiing to runway 20 for departure.
You had to fly crooked to stay straight, ain't that something? Airspeed up. That's 7 knots of flaps in it.
Two traffic, Skyhawk 387 Sierra Papa's turning right crosswind, runway 202.
Much better this time.
Take traffic Cherokee 28 November, turning right crosswind, right base, runway 20. Take traffic.
Sure, John said.
That's better. As you turn it and pull your power back out, you got to go down. Remember, if you don't pull power, we can't go down. That's how that 500 foot.
Two traffic, Skyhawk 387 Sierra Papa's right downwind, runway 202.
Taking off. He'll be out of the way when we get there. See him?
Yep.
On the runway.
Take traffic.
Turn final. Let's put the
Take traffic Cherokee 28 November, turning final, runway 20. Take traffic.
turn before, because the wind's going to blow you through there if you don't. There you go.
85.
Uh-huh. All right. Start pulling your power out a little bit. Speed slow down. There you go. Get under control. Now look at the speed dropping. Now you may have to take it forward because you won't ever make it.
And 10 traffic, bearing 5 Charlie Alpha, just off 20, right crosswind, be northbound departure.
All right, take your power and just add some in it. Now look at your speed, how slow it is. Look at it, see it?
Uh-huh.
Now you use the power to get yourself there. Start dropping too low, add some more power, because you ain't gonna make it, you know what I'm saying? Don't wait till that third light comes in and you're too low. See, now you're really low. Okay. Now just ease your power out, and we can make it, drop it, and let the nose down slightly, and flare. Not too high now, you're gonna get you in trouble. All right, let's get off here. If you go down to the cycle, don't tear up plane, do it. You ain't doing it, it's too fast still, but let's go down here and turn. I want you to make that, and that's your goal, is to make that one. You ain't made it, so let's go down here and get off and go back around, do the takeoff. Hadn't got there yet, but we're working on it. There you go. You're a little squirrely on me today.
Yeah.
2 traffic, Skyhawk 387
different
Sierra
field.
Papa is right base,
for sure.
20, touch and go, 10.
It's a slow field. It's like minimum controllable airspeed. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'll tell you, clear 8, Alpha 3.
Take traffic, Cherokee, take November, clear active runway on Alpha 3.
Yeah, good job. And taxi back to the active runway. There's Melissa and them over.
2 traffic, Skyhawk 387 Sierra Papa is turning final, touch and go, runway 20,
That's Sam turning final, right?
Uh-huh, that's them. Yes, sir. That's Melissa and that other guy. Letting him start to talk on the radio a little bit more now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you got a real mushy feel, so you can't do a lot of snatching and pulling, and you got to be more stable because it's so slow of airspeed that any abrupt change in the pitch could cause it to stall.
Right, right. Now, there at the end, you know, we got too low, you know, we got 4 red lights. Isn't that what you want? I mean, don't you want to have to milk it in with the power?
Yeah, but you're not getting it set up even just yet out there to do this. You're going, we need to go a little further out maybe, and then turn base, and then drag it in.
Okay.
You know, you're turning a little too soon. You know, you're starting to turn too soon across there. We're not going over the road. You're turning on where the river's at, you know.
Okay.
You got it too tight.
Okay.
So yeah, that's gonna
I'll go out further and get more stabilized.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, because you want that field, you got to drive it in with power. Like you almost had it there at the end when it got lowered, you know. And you drove it over there with the power, and then you let go of the power, then you sit down. But yeah, that's what we're looking
too
for.
high.
It's a little too high. Huh? All right. Just relax right here a few minutes. There you go. Set it up. That's half the battle, getting set up properly. The main thing is with slow RPM, we're trying to teach you with RPM reduced, you know, but out of the green area, that you really got to watch your speed because of the mushiness of the controls.
Right.
Because you could stall, that's the biggest thing. Just trying to teach you that, hey, if you reduce that RPM, be careful of that speed, because you stall if you need to.
2 traffic, Skyhawk 387 Sierra Papa is turning right crosswind, runway 20,
This is the downside of doing this, because getting off, you gotta wait if there's traffic there, you know. But that's okay. Not a big deal. Everybody's gotta have their time and warm it up, you know.
2 traffic, cap 4153 taking off runway 20 with a departure to the west. 2 traffic.
I need to wait a little while. Don't go right behind him.
Right, yeah, don't go right
2 traffic, Skyhawk 387 Sierra Papa is right downwind, runway 20.
Yeah, once he's gone, get the turn in, we'll go behind him back. We got one downwind anyway, just turning downwind, so we want to learn to space ourselves between Melissa
Right.
and him too, so we'll be fine. Everything's gonna work out fine.
I wonder if he's gonna stay in the pattern.
No, he's leaving. No, it's just you and Melissa.
Where is she at? See her?
She was downwind, they said, somewhere down here. So we're turning
There,
downwind.
there.
Go ahead. Just tell him you're gonna pull out on runway 20 for departure in a minute.
John 2 traffic, King Air 615 Charlie Lima is taxiing to the run-up area.
The King Air here.
Take traffic, check you 2 November. Going to be departing runway 20. Take traffic.
Did you notice you need a lot of right rudder in this?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
A whole lot of right rudder.
Yeah.
Not left.
Not left. All right. We got our flaps set. Full red. Power.
Yeah.
Full power.
Engines look good.
Engine looks good.
Let's go, right rudder. Let the speed build. And we got a tree out there we got to get over. Just remember, don't pull back so far that you fall, or you'll be in trouble. We'll both get hurt. All right, rotation speed's there. When it's there, just keep it there. Yeah, there you go. Keep it there. See it like it is. Now she's climbing. All right, now look, get you 100 foot. All right.
Now nose over.
Ease it over slowly, not quickly, or just you're saving the altitude. Now, put your flaps out. There you go. Wasn't as bad that time, see?
2 traffic, Skyhawk 387 Sierra Papa's right base, runway 20, touch and go.
Much better. Much better. You feel better about that?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Much better.
Yeah. All you're trying to do is get yourself over that tree, buddy. You know, it's out there, an imaginary tree. And you did. That would have got you over it, no problem.
I don't know how much you helped me, but I felt less wobbly.
2
Right
traffic,
that
Skyhawk
time.
387 Sierra
You did most
Papa,
of it.
turning final, touch and go, runway 20,
You did the rudder part yourself.
Take traffic, check you 2 November, turn right, crosswind, runway 20. Take traffic.
That's the way you do it, level off. A few seconds and then turn.
Take traffic, check you 2 November, turn downwind, runway 20. Take traffic.
They're landing now, see them?
Yep.
Oh, spacing is beautiful.
For now.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna pull off again. So.
Yeah. At least there's no, well, there'll be a King Air there next time, I think, but we'll see. We'll see. Well, upper level wind's pretty strong today.
Yeah.
They say on the ground, they said it's just 4 knots. Up here, it's stronger. You can tell it's a lot
Yes,
stronger.
absolutely. Well, I mean, we're not quite there, but I was looking earlier, you know, at 3,000, it's like 29 knots.
Right. Yep. Pretty strong.
Boy, it takes forever for that speed to drop off there. Without climbing.
Right,
You know,
yeah, sure.
I'm trying not to climb.
Absolutely, sure. You're doing good. We'll just go out a little further this time. Put your flaps in. That'll help you to slow down a little bit. There you go. Just be conscious of your speed, and if you have to use power, just stay up and use your power. See what I'm
2
saying?
traffic, Skyhawk 387 Sierra Papa's right crosswind, runway 20.
Turn traffic, Cherokee 28 November, turn in base, runway 20. Turn traffic.
Traffic coming in that way, yeah. High level off here. Instead of making that round turn. That'll learn to. There you go. There you go. That's second out the flaps.
Student traffic, Skyhawk 387 Sierra Papa is right downwind runway 20 tune.
Tango traffic, Cherokee 2 November, turning final, runway 20, Tango traffic.
You know how mushy the plane is when it speeds this slow?
Yeah.
You got to be aware of that when you're coming in, see? He looks good still. That wind's going to be on your nose now, see? So you're learning, this is when you got to use that power. There you go, all the flaps. Now let's start adding your power. Go ahead and add it. See, you got two lights. You're right on the glide path right now. That's perfect. Just take that power and whatever it takes to keep it there. Start to drop, I can feel it, so add your power. Come on, add your power. There you go. There you go. Now, you see this open area right here, Jamie?
Yeah.
Then you know you can, at one point you'll learn that it's not on the pavement yet, but when you get here, you can pull the power and then let it drop on the pavement. You'll be closer to making it. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go ahead and pull your power. Let her down. Watch this. And when you let her down, then put your brake on. Add your brake. Yeah. Use your handbrake. It'll help you probably more than anything. See how those flaps affect your braking? See how squirrely you get?
We didn't make it.
That's all right. Calm down. But see, you're closer to getting there. You're closer to getting there.
Almost.
Uh-huh.
Student traffic, Skyhawk 387 Sierra Papa is right base runway 20 tune.
That's what we're working for. You almost got it. But see the braking, when you hit the brakes, how the squirrely this baby gets with them flaps in it?
Yeah.
That's the downside of using full flaps. It gets squirrely, get away from you. You can't get excited about the brake. If there's any problem with using the differential braking, you use a handbrake. It'll help you stop both wheels.
That's part of it too. Me still not used to the differential braking.
Correct. Correct.
Student traffic, Skyhawk 387 Sierra Papa is turning final runway 20 tune.
As take traffic, Cherokee 2 November, clear the active runway by Alpha 3. Take traffic. And another thing too, you know, I'm sure as I'm pushing on the brakes, I'm hitting the rudder pedal too.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, exactly. I felt both, yeah. I felt you had the rudder and the brake over one way or the other too much, yeah. You had a lot of right rudder when you hit the brake, yeah. And pull the plane to the right, yeah. You have to learn if you're using differential braking, you're going to use them as you need it, but of course it'll take a while to get used to all that. Coordination is what it's around, you know. Big coordinate. Well, you had a good landing there. Good. King Air will probably get out here fairly quick, I would imagine, to get his clearance now. He has to get clearance from ATC over at B&A, see?
Right.
I'll be talking to him now, trying to get it ready to go straight out. But you understand the concept. What we're trying to do is get this plane stopped before that first turnoff right there.
Yeah.
Or at it, so that way you know you was in a confined area when you landed. See. So once you do this a lot and learn it, that this airplane, you can stop this airplane within at least 400 or 500 foot. You had to. If you don't have a big field to put it in, just remember, just go in with a short field landing technique.
The King Air's got some run-ups to do. You might want to make an intersection takeoff up there.
All right. He's talking to you. Slow it. He's going to say here. He's going to let you go. You hear him?
Thank you, sir.
There you go. See what I'm saying? There you go. Now let's put your flaps in. Come on, wings. Now we're going to just pull out there and stop.
Traffic, Skyhawk 387 Sierra Papa is right crosswind runway 20 tune.
Just pull out there and stop. He was talking to you and said you could go ahead. He's got some run-ups to do. He was letting you know it's going to be a while.
You must be one of them nice people too.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to swing out like
yeah,
that.
sure. Exactly. Just sort of swing out and then center up. Make sure everything's set right. You don't find many pilots even tell you that. You know, he just usually won't tell you how long they're going to be. But he was nice. You're right, one of them nice guys.
Ten traffic, Skyhawk 387 Sierra Papa is right downwind, runway 20, 10.
Power gauges look good.
Looking for VX speed. It's nice and slow. Don't snatch it hard.
Right.
Just pull it up and hold it up lightly. You don't have to really snatch it. Snatching it ain't the name of the game. Just ease it up. There you go. There you go. There you go. You're doing it all by yourself now. There's your 100 foot and lower the nose, Don. Just lower the nose. Let it build VY speed. VY is 80 or better. All right, there you go. There you go. Now trim it over. Now, one more. There you go. That's how you do it, buddy.
Right.
I didn't do that time. I just let you do it.
But I kind of drifted a little bit there for a second.
Yeah, just a tad bit, but it wasn't bad. Wasn't bad. When the plane's slow, the wind's going to drift it. You know what I'm saying? Push
Right.
it. That's why it's another thing you got to watch out for. When it's slow, that wind will take over from you. You know.
Tank traffic check you to it. Why is my radio cutting out like that? Tank traffic check you to it, November, turn in. Right crosswind, runway 20, tank traffic.
That was much better takeoff. You was more relaxed, I felt like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You wasn't nervous.
Tank traffic check you to it, November, turning downwind, runway 20, tank traffic.
Once you know what's coming, then you don't get that nervous anymore. You know, you say, okay, this is all right, no big deal. Especially if you don't hurry yourself, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Ten traffic, Skyhawk 387 Sierra Papa is right base, runway 20, 10.
So he's in front of us. I believe you'll get these before too long, sir.
I think so. The landings are harder than the takeoffs.
I know it.
Ten traffic, Skyhawk 387 Sierra Papa is turning final, runway 20, 10.
Yeah, the takeoff is actually fairly easy. It's the nose up attitude, you know, and it's climbing up to 100 foot.
Right.
Then lower the nose, take the trim out, and flaps.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, just pull your power. There you go.
Ten traffic, Skyhawk 387 Sierra Papa is going around, 10.
Up, it's going around.
Go around.
Going around. Do it that up. Just out of emergency, like go around, something on the runway. Okay. We did that before too.
Yep. Tank traffic check you to it, November, turn in right base, runway 20, tank traffic.
Ten traffic, Skyhawk 387 Sierra Papa is right crosswind, runway 20, 10.
Sunk there.
Now you feel we've got to maintain that altitude now with power, right?
Right.
There you go. That's what we want you to feel. That's what we want you to learn. That you use the power to get yourself to where you're going. There you go. Now you're getting better.
Tank traffic check you 28 November, turning final, runway 20, tank traffic.
Ten traffic, Skyhawk 387 Sierra Papa is right downwind, runway 20, 10.
Seems like he's flying faster today than you. Or maybe we're flying
We're slower, right? We're slower. Alright, so I had to pull the power out. See you a little high. High ain't good when you're
And
slow.
7 Sierra Papa to the King, you're holding short. We can extend our downwind if you need to get out, sir.
Say again for the King Air?
We can extend our downwind if you need to get out for IFR.
No, you're good. Come on in. You're good.
I see.
He thinks it's us.
No, he says she's good, so everything's fine. He's still waiting. See.
Change traffic, Cap 4153 is 12 miles to the north inbound.
Now before that light turns red on the other one, add up power, because you feel yourself thinking.
Yeah.
Add your power. Come on. Start thinking. Don't get too low intentionally. Yeah. There you go. Just get there and then stop that power. When you think you make it full power, we make it. You don't need no more power. Here you go. There you go. There you go. Just take your time. Oh. That's how you ain't gonna make the turn. You ain't gonna make it. A little too fast, too. That's all right. We'll get it. Go back around one.
Tune traffic, Skyhawk 387 Sierra Papa is right base, runway 20 tune. Tune traffic, Skyhawk 387 Sierra Papa is on final, runway 20 tune.
Take traffic check ETA November, clear active runway, Alpha 3. You think I'm waiting too late to pull my power?
Yep. A little too late, yes, sir. That's a judgment call.
I mean, it didn't feel bad, you know. I think I just waited too long.
Yeah, just waited too long. Yeah, you just pulled it. A judgment call is, if it's truly short, you know you got to pull it before you normally would. So you can ease it back as you're coming in. That would put you right down. See, they landed already. See, she could make that turn off back there. But I don't know if they're going again.
Well, she touched down right there at that marker.
Ask King Air if he wants to go ahead and take off. We'll wait.
John June traffic, King Air 615 Charlie Lima's taking off on runway 20, departing the pattern to the south.
He answered that already.
Yep.
Good. He told her to come on in, so that was nice. He's a real nice guy.
Yeah.
Super nice. And he had a lot of, he felt good about his engines warm up, stuff like that too, I'm sure.
Sure.
John June traffic, Cap 4153, 3 mile final, runway 20, John June.
Oh, 3 mile final car. Son of a bitch.
Shelby, how about a radio check?
Got you loud and clear.
Thanks, ma'am. Thanks for pulling the plane out.
Those are good looking planes, I
Tune
think.
traffic, Skyhawk 387 Sierra Papa is right crosswind, runway 20 tune.
Yep. Bet he's a very cautious pilot, because he's sitting there letting them engine warm up some more, please.
Joel, are you headed to Auburn?
I wish I was, but with Cheryl's broken ankle, I didn't think that was going to be a smart move, so I'm going to drown my sorrows at the Southern Air for breakfast. Cap 4153, short final, runway 20, touch and go, John 2.
Right. Yeah, you got to touch and go on him now.
Doing a 3 mile final, doing a touch and go. Okay.
Tune traffic, Skyhawk 387 Sierra Papa is right downwind, runway 20 tune.
Should have come into the west, come in that way like you're supposed to. Didn't do it though. Oh, well, okay, we'll do another short field takeoff. Getting pretty good at it now.
New traffic, Cap 4153 on missed approach, runway 20.
Missed
Oh, it's
approach.
that Silver Air Patrol guy.
Yeah, I see him. He didn't land. He just missed approach.
Take traffic, Cherokee 28 November, going to depart runway 20. Take traffic.
That's Melissa downwind too, right there.
Yeah.
All available runway. There you go. Nice.
Brakes
Take your
on.
time. Brakes on.
Power, oil pressure.
Release the brake. Looking for speed on the meter first, rotation speed. I mean
Speed
VX,
line.
VX, yeah. And as it rotates, you need a little right rudder, you know. It's going up, there you go. 100 foot on the altimeter.
2 traffic, Cat 4153 off of runway 20 will be climbing out to the southwest for another approach.
Lower the nose, got a little speed and clouds.
2 traffic, Skyhawk 387 Sierra Papa is right base, runway 202.
Alright, go ahead, drop the other flap and trim. Trim it over, there you go. That's fun.
Woohoo! That is pretty fun.
Uh-huh. The danger of it is flying so slow with the nose up.
Right.
So if you're aware of that and don't pull too far, you'll be alright.
Yeah. I did get a little bit
2
slow
traffic,
there
Skyhawk
for a
387
second.
Sierra Papa is final, runway 202.
That's alright, you did alright.
Take traffic, check you 2 November, turning right crosswind, runway 20. Take traffic.
Wind's picking up now.
Yeah.
Picking good.
Take traffic, Cherokee 28 November, turning downwind, runway 20. Take traffic. See Melissa now?
Ah, that's what I was looking for. Don't see him.
Got them and the Civil Air Patrol.
Yeah. I don't know whether they decided to go somewhere else or what.
Slow down.
Uh-huh.
And John Tune traffic, Piper 8360 Charlie is taking 20 for departure to the northwest, John Tune.
I ain't hearing nobody wrong.
Must have gone somewhere else.
2 traffic, Skyhawk 387 Sierra Papa is turning right crosswind, runway 2010.
I
It
must
on
have
the
just not heard him.
Yeah. Other end. You're on this end. He's on the other end.
Take traffic, Cherokee 28 November, turning right base, runway 20. Take traffic.
There you go. Reduce the power. Add some flaps.
2 traffic, Skyhawk 387 Sierra Papa is turning right downwind, runway 202.
Woohoo! Oh,
You can't blame it on yourself now.
taking traffic, Cherokee 2 November, turning final, runway 20. Taking traffic.
I started reducing your power. Too high. You can see that. 1,200 foot should be 1,000 over the river or less. So you start reducing that power to lose that altitude.
Sloppy.
Start pulling fire. Make it slow, make it slow.
And John 2 traffic, 8360 Charlie, turn right crosswind, departing the pattern to the northwest. John 2.
Have a good flight, Joel.
Thank you, ma'am. You too.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Now this time you just use your judgment. You're aiming for that 2-0, right?
Right.
Now you're falling like a rock, see? You look at your speed, you're letting the reel go slow. So, but use that to your advantage if you're trying to get in a short field. You got, all right, pull it, come on. See, you waited too late even when you got here. Now, there you go. There you go.
Boy, that is. Still ain't going.
Now you will.
Tune traffic, Skyhawk 387 Sierra Papa is turn
twist around.
right
Go
base,
ahead.
runway 20 tune.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Anytime you're in front of it, when you get that slow, you can make it then, but if you go rolling past it, don't try that. All right, tell me you're clear.
Take traffic, check it to November, clear back to runway.
All right, let's go back around. Good job.
Well, that was a,
Tune traffic,
that's
Skyhawk
kind of a eerie
387
feeling.
Sierra
there.
Papa is
Coming
turn
in
final,
like that.
runway 20 tune.
I don't know if it was just because of the wind,
Uh-huh.
you know, but it was.
And Sierra Papa will be a full stop this time to traffic.
Oh, they're going to stop. Oh, man. We ain't done yet.
How much do you have to help me on that last one?
None?
None, really?
Uh-uh.
Well, I felt like I was all over the place.
Uh-uh. I was just talking to you. Trying to get you to pull that power a little sooner, and you kept it in there a little, and then finally you pulled it, that's all right. Then, boop, it set down pretty quick. It was slow, it set down quick. I didn't have to be at all on it, just talking to you. But if you get that low with the grass like that coming in like that, just make sure you use it, you know, power enough to, but use it enough that if you get to the front of the runway, gauge yourself when to pull it, then you just float there, boom, and then you set down. You can set on the numbers if you get real good.
It's just, it's a weird feeling, you know, when I'm sitting there watching that, you know, and I'm already at 75.
Uh-huh, yeah.
You know, it's just, it's hard not to pull back to make it, you know what I mean?
Right, yeah. Use your power instead. Here on the approach, whenever we get clear, yeah, they clear.
Tune traffic, Cherokee 28 November, going to depart runway 20. Tune traffic.
Tune traffic, Skyhawk 387 Sierra Papa is clear of the runway 10.
Center.
Self-centered.
Okay.
Release the brake, little right rudder, as needed. Airspeed's coming alive on your meter over there, Jamie.
Sir.
Tail picked up, fixing to try to go.
70, 75.
Yeah, just normally pull it up, there you go. Get your 100 foot, when you get your 100 foot, lower that nose. There you go, good job. That's your 100 foot, lower the nose in increments and take your flaps and push your nose forward a little bit. There you go. Oh, you're good there. You got the speed, so just go ahead and get out of there. There you go. There you go. That was good. That was really good.
Thank you.
Tune traffic, Cat
I didn't touch
4153
anything
is
that
about
time.
5.5 miles to the south inbound on the GPS runway 2 approach. Shot 2.
John Tune, citation 140, Whiskey Hotel, 5 miles, inbound runway 20, Whiskey, John Tune.
Tune traffic, Cherokee 2 November, turn in right crosswind runway 20. Tune traffic. Take traffic, Cherokee 2 November on downwind runway 20. Take traffic.
John Tune 140 Whiskey Hotel, final 20.
Citation. We're going to extend her downwind.
Right.
He's actually a little further out, but he just said short and final, but he's actually three or 4 miles out, but he's so much faster than we are. Let him on in. Just have you extend your downwind and let him in. I see him now.
I see him.
Yep. May not have to extend.
Nah, he'll be fast.
Uh-huh.
John Tune 140 Whiskey Hotel, short final 20, John Tune.
We'll go out here a little bit further.
Yeah,
Just to give him
Yep.
time.
Turn around, yeah. Sometimes they'll turn around and back taxi, and sometimes they'll get off, you know. Yeah, you're right, it's a good idea.
Take traffic, Cherokee 2 November, turn in base, runway 20, take traffic.
When you come out further, when you turn in base, you don't really have to go down that 1,000 foot,
Right.
because you're out here close, out further out, so you want to keep that altitude a little bit till you turn final. Then start working it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. I'm gonna wait to put my flaps in too.
Sure, okay.
Take traffic, Cherokee 2 November, turn in final, runway 20, take traffic. You think I'm far enough behind him?
Oh yeah. He's already on. But slowing yourself down and flapping it up.
Tune traffic, hat 4153 is 3 miles to the south inbound on the GPS runway 2 approach, looking for the traffic on final for 20. John Tune.
Half 3 out? 3 miles out?
Yeah.
Man.
That's all right, we're all right. He's the
Traffic
one.
on final to 20. Will this be a full stop or a go around?
We're going to full stop.
Oh, I'm on.
That'll be going to be a full stop. Come on.
Full stop, sir.
Roger, thank you.
It's just too high. Come on, get down. You ain't thinking enough. You got to start thinking about it to get it down. Now it's too high. You just can't stay here. Or pulling that bar out. That slows it down. There you go. There you go. Trying to put it in a short field here. We're going to go around and do it again. That's all right. Don't worry. Just get the technique down, then we'll get the polishing on it later. There you go. Just take your time. Get off the second run when you're going to make the first one. Alright, wasn't bad.
Oh man, he's
Yeah.
there.
That's what I'm saying. Alpha 3. That's how you can get it slower down. See? He's going to get off. See, this is the difference. This is what happens right here.
Tune traffic at 4153 going around, runway 2 GPS approach.
See, he should have done that anyway. See it? This is what happened there at uncontrolled field. You see it right there?
Yep.
First hand, buddy. He's stupid. The traffic is dictating 20. He should have come around anyway. He tried to get in there. Just unbelievable. Let me clear.
Take traffic Cherokee 28 November, clear active runway. Take traffic.
It's actually the conflict we have with people. Why in the hell would he want a tailwind on 02?
Yeah.
But it's clearly winds out of south.
I wonder what he's going to do. Is he going to come in on 20?
Yeah, probably 20. That's hoping that's what he's going to do. Coming around that way, you see.
He's still headed out. Quite a bit of crosswind right now.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
He still ain't turned.
Yeah, we'll do another short field takeoff again. Being coming this way, we'll be all right. Hope that video turns out all right, showing him coming in the opposite runway.
I hope it does too. Like this one here is still recording for me.
Good.
Austin, I don't see him.
Yeah, I don't know, sir. I don't see him, sir. I don't know where he went.
Take traffic Cherokee 28 November, going to be taking depart runway 20. Take traffic. Next bridge. Brakes on, full power. Gauges look good, release brakes. Airspeed alive.
Right rudder, there you go. Got on that left rudder for some reason.
Oh, for some reason it just went left.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I had your underfoot, lower the nose, be wide. Start taking flaps out. And so with your nose over, there you go. You trim the nose back over too. Gotta be able to see out of the aircraft. There you go. There you go. Airspeed bills, no problem. Good job there.
I didn't realize that flap handle doesn't catch. You know, when you push that button, it goes all the way down.
Right, yeah.
Take traffic Cherokee 28 November, turn in right crosswind, runway 20. Take traffic. Obtain traffic, checking 2 November, turning downwind runway 20, obtain traffic. I think everybody left us wrong.
I know it. You scared them off. Scared them off, Jamie.
Man, that boy's all over the place. Let's get out of here. And when you're crabbing like this, it's hard to read when you're at the right, distance there.
That is true. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Obtain traffic, check E2 November, turning right base runway 20, obtain traffic.
Now looking good. Good time. Losing a little altitude, you're fine. I want you to be a little lower when you come in, that way you get the feel of it. Don't have to use that power to get it there. Don't wait too long. Keep it in too long, it'll push you too far down the runway. See what I'm saying?
Yep.
You gotta learn to gauge it. You gotta learn when to pull the power, when then.
Obtain traffic, check 28 November, turning final runway 20, obtain traffic.
Alright, start reducing your power. A little high, can start reducing it. Just see you thinking, go ahead and start reducing your power. Come on. Wait a little long to do it. There you go. Settle down, she's coming back to you. There you go. Good. Be stable on the approach, keep your feet stable. You're dancing on me. There you go. Now pull your fire. Pull it, pull it. Hit it, we make it. Alright, let it roll. You ain't gonna make it. Nah. I just let it roll. You ain't gonna make it. Or you're burning the brakes up. Back around, try it again. But what happened when you, a while ago, you shot too much power and you left it in too long, see? Just let it come on down and then ease it in there. You throw a lot of more power in there. Shouldn't have put as much in there.
Well, this thing just stop good.
Hypers are hard to maneuver, that's for sure. Especially on a tight turn, you know?
Yeah. Glad this thing's got a wide wheelbase. We done be tipped over.
got to take off real good. Takeoff is really good. We got to get to the landing a little shorter, consistently shorter. Yeah.
All right.
Having a little too much power. I'm letting you see. I'm watching to see what you're doing, and you're just holding that power too long in there. No, that's not going. The more power you got as you approach it, the further it's going to take you down the runway because your airspeed's building with power. See.
Right.
You need to have it slower instead of faster. Just to drag it in there. You hadn't got that confidence yet that you can drag it in and slow without throttling too fast. See what I'm saying?
I'm not really milking it in.
Right, exactly. You're getting it in.
I'm getting it in where I'm clear.
Uh-huh.
And just chopping the power.
Yeah. You learn to milk it as you come in. Sort of look at the lights and say, okay, I need to get a little further. I'll reduce that speed. Gets down a little lower. If it gets too low, just pinch it. Put a couple of hundred RPMs in it, not a full.
Right.
I'm seeing too much RPM go back in it to correct you. But it does stop you from going down fast, but it also pulls you forward faster too. So
Right.
That's what we're going to try to get out of you. Eventually it'll get it. You had
It seems like you get a little sink coming over that river too, you know.
Uh-huh.
You know, then you add,
Uh-huh.
well, then it picks you back up.
Yep.
You know,
But the amount of you add is the trick.
Right.
You got to just add it in increments. You know, a couple hundred instead of throttle. I heard the motor go way up. Then I said, whoa, he's pulling it too fast. That just pulls you across there faster, see.
Right.
It gets you there, don't get me wrong. But it's also too fast on the speed.
It was.
Uh-huh.
It was.
That was the biggest thing. That speed's got to be slow just to drag it in. Then you'll see, once you can control that slow speed, you'll be a master of putting these things in any field. See what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, literally. But we don't need a lot of space to land these damn things. It's just a technique that you got to use and get it down pat real good so you can survive these damn things when they quit on you.
Right.
Don't ever think they won't quit, because they damn sure will, and you never know it.
2 traffic, Cherokee 28 November, ground depart runway 20. 2 traffic.
No, sir. I like your technique on takeoff, just nice and smooth, not a hard jerk. You know, just get it up there and let it roll up. It'll climb. Just watch your speed, and you'll be all right. Then get to VY, then lower the nose, or get you under foot rather, then lower it to VY.
Uh-huh.
Pull out. But I noticed another thing you had to do, and you're not rolling your trim forward like you should sometimes. You know, the nose is still up high when you're up there.
You mean after I reach VY?
Yeah, you need to
2
roll.
traffic, radio check please.
I'm strictly going by what I'm feeling, you know, pressure-wise.
Yeah,
And it,
Bye, Miss Shelby.
I don't know, when you're initial, it
I do have a good flight, Scott.
it doesn't really feel like I need to nose it over right away. You know, but then as the airspeed builds, then I feel like I'm having to really shove it down to,
right.
you know, to keep it. Then
Yeah.
I'll add it in there.
Right, okay. Let's see what we got,
Power gauges look good, looks great.
Now remember, just let your speed build and then ease it up and
Airspeed's
just
alive.
keep it going up until we get to 100 foot. That's all we're looking for.
2 traffic, Aero 88 Lima, taxiing the runway 20, John.
There you go. There you go. Hold it right there. Now if it goes any lower, lower your nose. See? Good. There you go. There you go. There's your 100 foot. Now lower the nose and build your speed. There you go. Now take your flaps out. And then push the nose forward. Help it. There you go. Help it. See it? Now take your trim out. The trim's got it up there too. There you go. There you go. Much better.
But right now,
Uh-huh.
just now,
Uh-huh.
I'm having to put forward pressure on it.
Uh-huh, because your speed's built.
Right.
Uh-huh. All right. Got that part down.
We get the other end of it down.
Get the landing down. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
2 traffic, Cherokee 28 November, turn right crosswind, runway 20, 2 traffic.
10 traffic, Baron 5 Charlie Alpha, we're 12 north, straight in to runway 20, John 10, practice north, full stop.
Got a Baron, that's a twin engine. 12 north, I don't know. Should be able to get in.
Take traffic, Cherokee 2 November, turning right downwind, runway 20, take traffic. I don't know, you want to extend out or you think 12 miles, that's quite a way.
Yeah, that's quite a way. I think we can get in.
But we're going to be coming in really slow.
That's true too.
We'll see where he's at when we set up here.
Tune traffic, citation 545 Romeo Whiskey, departing 20, we're going to be southbound.
Citation to leave it, so can't get in too fast.
Right.
We'll sort of play it by ear and see what we got. We can always do a go-around if we have to, right?
Yep.
If it don't work out, we can let them in anyway.
2 traffic, Baron is 8.5 mile final, 20.
All right, we got 8
4 miles.
Yeah. We'll just see what happens. After we do a go-around, that's part of the learning anyway. The conflict, we'll definitely avoid it.
Come on out of here, buddy. That might be part of messing me up too, the crosswind.
Right. Oh yeah. Doing real good with it though. Yeah, it's definitely having an effect on you as well. Yeah.
I should call again.
Yeah. I don't see him.
How far out are you, Baron?
5 miles final for 20.
Then we can extend our downwind for him.
We'll extend our downwind for you, sir.
Thank you much.
And then down here, we don't want to go down any further out. Further out we go.
And we have you in sight.
Oh, you got you thinking? Yeah, we don't stay up there until we get out here, until we pass it. Said he had you in
He
sight.
said he sees us. I don't see him.
That's all that matters is seeing a void. There he is.
Okay. My speed is bouncing all over.
Final 20 full stop, gotcha.
Good. Doing good. That'll teach you also slow flight too. See, we got to do slow flight too. This is part of it, so that's pretty good. Just slow flights to keep it going. Just don't let her drop. Sinking much, just add a little power. That's all you got to do. Minimum controllable airspeed, they call it. Slow flight.
Springfield traffic, Cherokee 2 November, turning final, runway 20. Take traffic. Did I say Springfield traffic first? Dang on it.
Alright. And at this point here, let's line ourselves up with the runway, slow this puppy down, and put your flaps in it. So you're high right now.
You want me to put them in all the way back here?
Yeah, Yeah, because we're high, see. Look at your lights. Well, there you go. See how it changed the attitude of the airplane?
Oh, yeah.
You got to learn what you're seeing out there. If you're seeing all white, you know you're too high. So you get yourself down.
Yeah, traffic there is clearly active.
He's out of the way. See him? He's clear.
Yep.
All right. See, when you're dropping the nose like that, you're building your speed, see it? Speed is, you want to keep that speed slow. That's why you use that trim to keep that speed slow. Alright, trim that nose up a little bit more. Instead of letting it fall on you. You're letting the nose too heavy for you. There you go. Got all your flaps in?
No, sir.
There you go. Now you do. Now use your power. Come on, use your power. So you go down with them trees, look at you. Speed slow now, see? Drag it in. There you go. Get closer, reduce that power a little bit. But reducing, you gotta learn how to think for yourself. There you go. Now you're behind it. Pull the power. Pull it, pull it, pull it, pull it. Pull it all the way out. We don't need no power. Let's concentrate on your landing. You'll get it. Come on. Oh no, don't pull the nose up.
Ah. That was ugly.
That was ugly.
Ugly.
I don't know what your thinking was there, but
Let's just go around and try it again.
Okay, sure. Well, let's go. Let's go. You had a setup going good, but you just, it's almost like when, uh-oh. You pulled the nose like this, and then you added the power.
Yeah.
It was actually looking good, and then you just you took away with pulling the nose up. That gained you altitude. Then you turn around and added the power too. See,
Turn traffic, radio check, please.
Go to Angler.
John 2 traffic, Aero 88 Lima is taking runway 20, and departing traffic, are you staying in the pattern?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
All right, roger that.
Turn traffic, Cherokee 2 November, turning right crosswind, runway 20. Turn traffic. Turn traffic, Cherokee 2 November, turning downwind, runway 20. Turn traffic. Did that citation land? Did I miss that? Was the citation coming in?
No, the Baron, the citation was taking off.
Oh, he was taking, okay.
He was taking off before the Baron.
That's right, that's right.
Yeah, he took off already.
Turn traffic, Aero 88 Lima is turning crosswind, runway 20, John 2. Twin traffic, Aero 8 Lima is turning right downwind, runway 20, John 10.
Faster than you are.
Twin traffic, Cherokee 2 November, turning right base, runway 20. Twin traffic.
There you go. You're getting the technique down. Your base leg.
Twin traffic, 80 Lima is departing the area. To the northwest, last call.
Okay, he's getting out of here, so that's good. All right, now we get back to yourself. All right, come on, Jamie.
Twin traffic, Cherokee 28 November, turning final, runway 20. Too early.
Yep, a little too early. All right, then pull your power. A little high. That'll be a little high if you're not careful. Yeah, pull your power.
All them birds.
Yep. Out of the way, boys. Pull your power, just let the airplane descend a little bit, yeah. So now his speed slow down, see when you pull that power. Time, looking good. Time. Talk to yourself and say, hey, do I need to pull the power? Come on, pull the power back out a little bit more. Yeah. There you go, now you got it. Just keep it up on the off the pavement. Don't add power. Pull the power. Pull it. Your ear.
Felt like we was gonna hit it.
You wouldn't. No. Don't hit the brakes. Don't smoke them. You ain't gonna make it. That's why, because you put the fucking fire in it. Yeah, you had it perfect. I'm talking about. You felt like you wouldn't. If you just picked the nose up, you had the speed to let it float there.
Well, I was getting below 70.
I know, but that was what we wanted.
Okay.
But you reacted to what you thought you wasn't going to make. You was going to make it perfect. You just took the damn thing and fired up for some reason. I said, oh, God.
Nerve.
You got to remember, when you flare, even if you're a few feet out, that's going to keep you up in the air for just a few more seconds, see? And you just didn't think it would, I believe. Because you had it there, and you just throwed that power. When you throwed it, you had tremendous power in it. I said, you just drug it too fast.
Try again.
Uh-huh. Yep. Try one more time. You had it looking good, too. I'm not, well, you just didn't like that feeling.
No, I didn't. Tank traffic, Cherokee 28 November, turning right crosswind, runway 20. Tank traffic.
Let's make this a good one. That's going to be our last one.
Oh, come on now.
Yeah.
That's a lot of clear.
Thank you. Twin traffic 1378 Mike is taxi for the hangars to runway 20, John 2.
That's Matt Everett, Tom's boy. Grandson, Tom's grandson.
Well, I just didn't square that off at all, did I?
That was your best one yet. It was looking better anyway. And then all of a sudden you go throw that fucking fire in it. What'd you do that for?
Nerves, buddy. I don't. That's just a weird view, you know?
It is. Just a little different than you've been seeing, right? Yes, sir.
Did he get over ground?
No, he's taxiing out.
Oh.
Yeah, he's just taxiing out. He's just coming from the hangars. I'll take over. He won't be a factor at all.
Hold them flaps too fast.
Uh-huh. What controls your airspeed, Jamie?
Pitch.
Huh?
Pitch, you trim.
What controls your airspeed? Throttle.
No, that controls your altitude.
Pitch controls your altitude as far as we're doing this maneuver, see? So you're real slow, so this airspeed's gonna be what's holding your airspeed right there. All right, let's go.
Take traffic, check it to November, turn in right base, runway 20. Take traffic.
You pull the throttle, what happens? You
Go
lose
down.
airspeed and you go down, right? Lose altitude and airspeed. All right, if you're flying along and you shove the nose over and you don't change the throttle, what happens?
You're going to build airspeed, and you're going to go down.
Uh-huh.
Student traffic, Aero 80 Lima is descending 4,300. Gonna enter a right downwind for runway 20, John 10.
All right, good job. Let's see if we make this some good right here. It's gonna be the last one.
See, right now I feel like I'm already too low. I'm 1,000 foot before I cross the road.
Exactly, that's correct.
That's what I want to be.
Uh-huh. Yes, sir. The other maneuvers require you to be at 1,000 foot. See, this one doesn't. This is slow. Look at your airspeed now. Look at it.
Uh-huh.
This is perfect. You want to learn that you're low and slow, and dragging it over there. You want to be high and fast and do a short field. You can't do that. Now you're low and slow. Let's go ahead and turn.
Take traffic, check it till November, turn final, runway 20, turn traffic.
All right, now look at what you're seeing, all red. Now look, ease the power in, not a bunch of throttle, just a little bit to keep you from going down. You're too low, you're right, but add the throttle increments, not like that, just increments. Feel slow, it's slow, it's slow.
Okay, now I still got another notch of flaps I got to add.
Okay, go ahead and add them. Thought you had them all. Now see how it pitched it over?
Yeah.
Now you use your throttle to stay out of trees. Come on. Just use them to get too low.
Student traffic, Aero 80 Lima is about 5 miles to the west of the field. Going to be entering a 45-degree right downwind for runway 20 unless we're using 02 now for John 10.
Looking good so far. Pull the power back a little bit. Come on, pull the power. Come on, pull the power. Pull the power, let the nose down when you do that. There you go.
For 70.
Pull the power, pull the power. You're going to be fine. Look at you. You're going to be fine. Look at here. There we are. You'd have made it, without a doubt. See it? That's what you're looking at. You don't like that picture, do you?
That's going to take some practice.
You don't like that picture, do you?
I don't. I need to get used to that.
You'd have made that one.
That's going to take some practice.
Well, that's okay. We'll do some more when we come back out. I want to throw a little mix bag on you next time with emergency procedures and short field. Okay? That'll help you out a little bit too. That was the picture you need to see right there. The picture of being low and dragging her in and then dropping it in.
I've got to start slowing down earlier too.
Student traffic, Aero 80 Lima is 3 miles to the west of the field. Maneuvering for the 45 right downwind runway 20, John 10.
Take traffic, Cherokee 28 November, clear back to runway. Take traffic.
All right.
Cherokee, did you use 20 or 02?
20.
Roger that, thank you.
All right. That was a a fun time.
It was fun. It was fun.
Nerve-wracking, but fun, right?
Yep.
Yeah. But you see how a little bit of power can still keep you there.
Twin traffic, Aero 80 Lima is turning right down runway 20.
A lot of power thrust you too far forward, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A little pinch of power, a couple on RPM. Just taking us
back radio check, please.
That was the biggest mistake I saw. When we added power, you was adding too much.
Correct taxi in the 20, John 2.
Terry coming out. Must have got his valve cover gaskets put on. The wind's shifted to the east now, see?
Yeah. Yeah, it's been like that for a little while now. Actually looks like it might be favoring 02 a little bit more.
Just a tad.
Just a tad.
Yeah. Could be, you're right. That old wind moves around on us, as we know. I hope you learned a little something today. You know, you got to get the speed slow, flaps in.
Don't play chicken.
Let's go. Big Aero 8 Lima turning right base runway 20. John 2.
Looking in there, looked like he fell over, didn't he? He's working on something on the ground there. Yeah. Oh, for a minute he was having a problem.
Traffic Aero 8 Lima turning short final runway 20, John 10.
That's Comanche. Yeah.
They're a cool looking plane.
They are. Really are.
From the front profile, they kind of resemble a Mooney a little bit.
Right. Yes, sir. All right. All right, we survived it.
Made another one.
Hope your video comes out good.
Survived another one.
Hope your video comes out.